We welcome you back here for the Marvel Sports Network 5th Anniversary Cup Event 7 as the championship will soon reach its second half. As you see the stadium and fans. Now, from last time, the Minty Marvels have a lead over the Daydreamers by 23 points. Lead that looks almost insurmountable if you look at it. Meanwhile, the MSN tried got disqualified, but are still in third. Meanwhile, the Street Berries moved to fourth, with the Royalty Seekers down at the top 5. As here we have our heats lined up. Our seventh, is a staple in Marvel Sports Network, and it's the obstacle course. We're keeping the same fans in stands from the last event. One team sends one member to compete down 4 heats down the Gravitrax obstacle course. Again, the same formula as the moguls and sprint. Top 2 move on to the semifinals, and the top 2 from the semifinals move on to the final, where the medals will be given. First, we have, of course, the Broadcast Brigade for a demonstration run. As you can see, it's a ramp. And now we're to our first seat with the Starstruck Squad, Blackouts, Megafoot Maniacs, and the Deserters. There's Asteroid, Grim, Barry, and Syrup. And they're off. And Barry takes the lead and wins very comfortably. That was not even close. A 4.16. Not sure if that breaks the record, but that would be a very good contender. Asteroid will also advance. Grim and Syrup will not go any further in this event. The Wolf Wisps, Amazon Tribe, Sandwich Squad, and the Minty Marbles. Now note that the Amazon Tribe have subbed out Piranha. Apparently Piranha did not the Amazon Tribe got traumatized after their disqualification in the last event, so they replaced them with Borneo. But they will not advance. It will be the 2 reserves, Spread and Leap, who will move on. Now Concord, Prawn, King, and Wink now for the Daydreamers. The Daydreamers, after seeing the Minty Marvels advance, they also have to advance if they want to shrink the gap. And it looks like they will. The Royalty Seekers will also move on. Meanwhile, this is the Street Berries, 4th place in the standings, who will get stuck. They hit a little too hard, and they hit the wall a little too hard, and they just didn't get going afterwards. That's not what they wanted to see. Now, the Wave Chasers, Succulent Silvers, Mushroom Mavericks, and the Deep Sea Doomers for our final heat. And they're off. The Deep Sea Doomers get stuck already. This time even further up than the Street Berries. You know, Succulent Silvers and the Mushroom Mavericks will advance. Mate and Enhancer. You know, Kraken gets stuck already. No chance to even get going. And the Wave Chasers also could have gotten stuck, but the Mushroom Mavericks freed them. As a result, the Wave Chasers will pay the price, and they will only finish 11th in this event. While Prawn of the Purple Pearls, the reserve member, will get the best of the rest. And Kraken will obviously finish dead last. Deep Sea Doomers not had the best time in this anniversary tournament. Neither have the Deserters. They sent their captain. Now the Megafoot Maniacs, Daydreamers, Succulent Silvers, and the Sandwich Squad up now. And it's the Megafoot Maniacs again with the lead. It is not even close. They will win first place yet again, 2 heats in a row. Let's see if they can do that again in the final. They'll certainly be one to look out for. Meanwhile, spread of the Sanders squad, who also advance. Wink and Mate go no further. That's not very good for the Daydreamers, as the next seed has their main championship rivals, the Minty Marbles now. They're up against the Starstruck squad, Reality Seekers, and Mushroom Mavericks, and it's the Mushroom Mavericks out in front. No one's going to be able to catch them. They will all advance, and the Royalty Seekers will overtake the Minty Marbles at the finish line. Well, not at the finish line, almost at the near the finish line. You look at that. There we go. Nice overtake there from King, the captain of the Royalty Seekers, as the Minty Marbles will have to settle for 6th. Well, the Daydreamers will finish ahead of them in 5th. That's 11 points to close down the championship lead. Now we have our final. Barry, Spread, Enhancer, and King. Who will win? And they're off. And it's the Royalty Seekers out in front. This is the Mushroom Mavericks. The Mushroom Mavericks immediately overtake them. They will win the event. The Sanders squad will get silver and the bronze to the Royalty Seekers. The Mega Fruit Maniacs will miss out on the podium again. That's twice in a row now. We will head to the highlight reels, coming shortly. And they will win their first medal of the season. The Sanders squad will also win their first medal of the season with the reserve Spread. And the Royalty Seekers, the has to feel good for them, is now back on the podium with their captain. Now into the standings. The lead has shrunk only by 1 point over the Daydreamers, or the Minty Marbles. The Royalty Seekers move back into 3rd, though it's the Amazon Tribe before the 4th, and it's the Sanders squad who move up to the top 5. We'll see you next time for Team Tower Descent on August 1st.